students, in this session we are going to discuss about 7th standard chemistry, matter around us. So, already we know that what is matter. We know that everything we see around the world, so occupies some space and has mass is called matter. So, matter is nothing but everything that has a mass and have some space is called as matter. Let us see, we studied earlier that matter is composed of tiny particles which cannot be seen with our naked eye. So, that particles called atoms. An atom is the smallest particle of an element. That means the tiny particle of an element is called atoms. Next, molecules. Molecules is nothing but atom combined with another atom. One atom combined with another atom and form a compound is called molecule. One atom combined with another atom, it forms a compound is called as molecule. So, one example for molecule, oxygen gas in the air that we breathe, it contains two oxygen atom chemically combined. So, the two oxygen atom chemically combined with each other, it means that is called oxygen. So, that is mean by molecule. Atoms combined another atom which form compound is this the chemically combined with atoms, that means molecules. Another example, H2O. Two hydrogen atoms combined with one oxygen atom, it gives some water molecules. It means the chemical combined water molecules. Two hydrogen atoms combined with one oxygen atom, it gives some water molecules H2O. H2O. Two hydrogen and one oxygen atom combined with molecules, that means water molecules. Okay. The molecules can be classified as four types. That means the molecules contain only one atom is called monoatomic molecule. Combined with one molecule, one atom is called monoatomic molecules. Example, inert gases. Inert gases means inactive elements. That means helium, neon, krypton, xenon, etc. Next one, the molecules combined with two atoms. Molecules combined with two atoms, it means diatomic molecules. Example, oxygen, hydrogen. Already we see that oxygen has two oxygen. Two oxygen combined with one compound is formed. One compound is oxygen. That is the example of diatomic molecules. And then hydrogen. Two hydrogen molecules are combined with each other. That means two atoms are combined. That means diatomic molecules. And then the molecules contains three atoms, it means triatomic molecules. Example, ozone. Ozone contains three oxygen. So, it means O3 ozone. Next one, carbon dioxide, CO2. One carbon atom combines with two oxygen atom, it gives carbon dioxide, CO2. This is the example for triatomic molecules. And then next one, the molecules combines with more than three atoms, it means polyatomic molecules. Example, sulfur and phosphate. So, the molecules can be classified as four types only. The molecules contain only one atom, it means monoatomic molecule. Example, inert gases, helium, neon, krypton, xenon. Second one, the molecules contain two atoms, it means diatomic molecules. Example, oxygen and hydrogen. Next, the molecules contains three atoms, it means triatomic molecules. Example, ozone and carbon dioxide. Ozone contains three oxygen atoms and then carbon dioxide contains one carbon atom and two oxygen atom, it gives CO2, carbon dioxide. So it is the triatomic molecule. Next one, more than 3. The molecules contain more than 3 atoms. It gives some polyatomic molecules. It means sulfur and phosphate. Next one, molecules of some compounds. Okay, this is the molecule diagram of ammonia. So one nitrogen atom contains 3 hydrogen atoms. It gives some ammonia, NH3. One nitrogen atom contains with 3 hydrogen atoms. It gives some molecules, ammonia, NH3. It is the molecule diagram of some ammonia compounds. Okay. Next we have to see classification of matter. Matter is classified as 2 categories, elements and compounds. First we have to see element. Element is the simplest form of matter is called element. It is the simplest form of matter. Example, NaCl. It is a common salt, sodium chloride. That means one sodium atom and then one chlorine atom combined with each other. It gives some common salt. It means sodium chloride. NaCl. Next, metals and non-metals. Already we know that what are the metals and then non-metals. Metals are elements or malleable material may be flattened into thin sheets. It called metals. And then non-metals is also a dull appearance, dull and soft appearance. Then metalloids. It is the properties of both metal and non-metals. Both metals and non-metals properties are equal to the metalloids. Next, compound. 2 or more elements combined chemically in definite proportion. Already we see that H2O, water molecules contained with 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. It gives 1 oxygen atom and then 2 hydrogen atoms though. So this is the chemically combined in definite proportion. Mass is 1:8. The mass of the water molecule is 1:8 and the 1 oxygen atom and 2 hydrogen atom combined each other with definite proportion is called compound. Next, symbol of an element. What is the symbol of an element? Symbol of an element. Symbol is an abbreviation or short representation of a chemical element. There is a unique symbol for each element. It represents one atom of element. The symbol is usually derived from the name of element, which is either in English or Latin. These symbols are allocated by International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, IUPAC. Next, we have some rules are followed assigning symbols. First rule, usually consist of 1 or 2 letters. The symbols are usually consist of 1 letter or 2 letter. Next one, first letter of their English name. The symbol of an element, some elements, example, oxygen. The symbol is O. So the first letter of oxygen is O. So we can write the symbol is O. And then hydrogen. The first letter of the hydrogen is H. So we can write H is the symbol of an hydrogen. Next one, symbol of 2 letters. Some elements are first 2 letters. Then example, helium, neon, helium. So first letter we can write a capital. It means the capital letter H and then small letter E. Second letter small. Next, neon. First we have to write capital letter N and then small letter E. So symbol of elements, some elements have 2 letters. And then next, Latin name. Some elements of compound is Latin name. So we can write sodium. Sodium's Latin name is natrium. So we can write the first 2 letter Na. And then iron. Latin name is ferrum. First 2 letter Fe. First letter we have to write uppercase and the second letter we have to write lower case. So these are the rules are followed by assigning the symbol of an element. First rule usually consists of 1 or 2 letters. Second rule, first letter of their English name. Third rule, symbol of 2 letters. First 2 letter, first letter is uppercase and the second letter is lowercase. Third one, fourth one, Latin name of the element. Example, some sodium, Latin name is natrium, the symbol is Na, and ion, Latin name is ferrum, the symbol is Fe. Okay, next we have to see elements in human body. Nearly 99% of mass of our human body consists of just 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, gallium and phosphorus. And then elements in air. Air is a mixture of gases. The molecule of 2 elements and nitrogen and oxygen make up about 99% of air. The rest includes smallest amount of argon and carbon dioxide. Next, effects of temperature on solids. Effect of temperature in solid. So, we have heated the solid object. The particles are gain energy and the particles move slightly further apart from one another. First, the solid particles have the molecules are tightly packed, it is very closely packed. So, then we are heating the solid object, the particles are move slightly and then vigorously. The particles jumped into moves and then further apart from one another to the another particles. Okay. Thank you, students.